Hi, everybody. Sorry, my voice is a little low. Last night was Halloween. I've got little kids, and it was a busy day, but I'm really excited to be with you today. I heard and saw photos from the fabulous pet parade yesterday, so that was really great. And I was sad to miss it, but I hope you understand. So we have a jam-packed month. Um, Hopefully you received your Thrive in your black bag. I believe you did 2 days ago, so you should have had plenty of time to take a look at it. It is not just the calendar in the middle. Remember, there are pages that explain things about the calendar in the middle, and I would encourage you to read them. There's even birthdays now by request. There's more information, and frankly, and then on the back, it has all the Watermark University classes. And I'm going to be really frank, we have so much going on. There is not room for an article on every single activity, which is why we have our weekly preview. So I'm going to dive right in. I would encourage you, as I have done already, you can tell, got my highlighter out, got my pen, so I know what I don't want to miss, because the biggest change is that in November, there is a lot more happening in person. And when things are happening in person, just like before COVID, we need you to register. We need you to either use your own LifeLoop app and register yourself so we can expect you, or we need you to give the concierge a call and say, hey, I'd like to come to XYZ. If it's an in-person thing, so that we can expect you. And then on the same note, if you will not be attending, we would really appreciate a cancellation, because especially due to COVID, that opens up a seat for somebody else. So please be very vigilant about registering yourself and then unregistering. So with that said, let's get into it. We had our very first in-person yoga class this morning at 10 a.m. with Leah. So folks who were in their apartments experienced an episode with Leah, and then there were 4 souls who came outside. It was a beautiful morning. We're doing it in the bocce court. As it says right here, there's the in person with Leah, and then there's some letters right behind it, and those letters correspond with the location, and the locations are right here. So you should be able to find it. Register for next week. We'd love to have you. It is a chair yoga class, and she adapts it for whoever joins. But it was really great, and there was shade. I know people were worried about that. There was shade. We have our Live at Lunch week preview, which of course is with me. Hello, I'm glad to see everybody. And this week I will remember to send it out immediately following the broadcast. We have Games and Gabbing in the Inn at 1:15. This is also an event that everyone is welcome to, especially if you'd like to get to know some people, especially if you are, if you enjoy games. Sometimes we play bingo for silly prizes. This week is going to be a lot of candy. Sometimes we play Scattergories. Sometimes we do other suggestions. So come on down to the Inn Library. If you don't know where that is, it's like you were headed to the Morrow Room on the 2nd floor, and then you just hang a left. You will probably hear me because I cannot control I was about to say temperature. Oh my gosh, I cannot control the volume of my voice sometimes, but you're very welcome. So this week, you'll see how this ties in later, but our new release movie ties into today's afternoon matinee, which is the Royal Shakespeare Company's production of Two Gentlemen of Verona. It was live broadcast back when it was made, I think only 5 years ago, so it's very recent. So you will enjoy that as well with the Royal Shakes, Two Gents. I was in a production of Two Gentlemen of Verona when I was in high school. I was Lucetta the maid. So everybody... you can imagine 15-year-old Missy in this production. Tomorrow we have the conclusion of our One Day University series on voting. It's Voting in America, Where We've Been, Where We're Going, and What's Next. So that will be at 9 a.m. on Channel 77. The other thing that I would love for you to register for is we have our Tucson Museum of Art Docent Talk. Now, this one is special. This is on Navajo rugs, which I was specifically asked by a few different people to program content for. So this is the thing you've been waiting for. This is an expert on Navajo rugs, and we even sent her ahead of time pictures of some of the rugs that we have in our building that are on display. So I hope that she will also talk about those as well. But this is the link is already in LifeLoop. I know there was some confusion last month. I apologize for that, but we got it way ahead of time from them. So it's already up. It's on Zoom. You should be able to join no matter what. So if you have trouble, let us know, and we'd be happy to run up and help you immediately. Please don't give up. Please don't get frustrated. Just give us a buzz and we'll get you in there. But I don't think you will. If you've done a Zoom before, you should have it pretty well handled. You can click on that button and you'll get right in. We still have our Channel 77, 11 o'clock fitness going on. Even though we're having more live person in classes, we're not going to get rid of fitness because we know there are people who are strictly isolating, and we want to make sure that you can keep moving. The bereavement workshop is the final piece of the workshop is on Monday at 1. I know that people have loved Dr. Murray Flagg, Dr. Reverend Murray Flagg, and he has agreed to do another one of these for us. So I think we'll give it a few months, maybe 6 months or something, and then we'll do another one. So don't worry, he will be back. And then, of course, at 2 o'clock is In Motion Online with dance sequences. And we've had some new people joining, which just fills up my bucket because I just love these women so much. And I really, and men who, they also have a male teacher. And I think they're doing great things. And I'm really glad that they've brought themselves to the Canyon. On Tuesday morning, we have another exciting Zoom opportunity for you. And that is we have our Sight Seekers Delight. So we have our personal Parisian tour guide. And remember, this is a Zoom class. We had a few people who were expecting it to come on Channel 77, and it's not. What we have done is if it is a link to any virtual thing, what you'll see next to it is LL, and that means LifeLoop. And that means when you come down here, you have to go to the LifeLoop for the link. And the reason we do that is because emailing everybody would be a nightmare for when you want it or when you don't want it. So if we can just get you onto LifeLoop, that'll be the key. So let us know if you need help with that. And this originally it was going to be part 2 of her General Paris tour, but she had a fabulous tour put together for the spooky holidays. And so it is going to be Mysteries and Legends of the Left Bank. So I actually am definitely going to have it on sitting at my desk on Tuesday morning at 9 a.m. because that sounds fascinating. We have our Aqua Strength class with Juan at 1 p.m. And so make sure you sign up for that. And we have our final of our Binge TV Tuesdays. I know this much is true. The Founders Book Club is also tucked in there as well at 1 o'clock. On Wednesday, all Wednesdays this month are going to be our Vibrant Longevity series. Really excited about this. We try to bring you, health content or something. And normally we would, if things were normal, we would be bringing you people coming in to talk to us about health. And so we're so excited that we're able to do the Vibrant Longevity series with our membership team. So you might see in some of these Zooms potential members, but of course, these events are not just for potential members. They are really for anyone in our community. And so we encourage you to attend. This one will be about successful aging. So really fun. You can take a look at those. Pilates will be at 11 on Wednesday. And then we have another new class that's going to be an in-person class. Britt Weiland, our wonderful community life person who has been mostly in the gardens for the past 7 months. So some of you may not even recognize her when you see her. She is an exceptional meditation and stretch teacher. And so she's going to be doing, this was her idea, it's great, a midweek reset. So, things can get stressful in the middle of the week. And on Wednesday, depending on how the election goes, whatever, if your choice doesn't get chosen, you'll definitely want to attend this midweek meditation and reset. Heck, we all may need it. It's been a really stressful election cycle for the past 2 years. It takes a long time to do all this stuff, right? And so that will be in Buena Vista. We really do need you to sign up because we want to make sure everybody is socially distanced, but she's going to lead you through half an hour of meditation and stretch to reset you for the week. Our new release on Tuesday at 2 o'clock is All Is True, which is a movie from last year, but it didn't hear about it in the States, but it's Kenneth Branagh, and it's a Shakespeare biography. So that sort of ties in with our Royal Shakespeare Company today. So we've got a little bit of a Shakespeare theme going on, but you'll see a preview for that right after I'm done chatting with you. And then we have another in-person class on Wednesday at 4 o'clock. We're going to try it. We're going to try it outside. We're going to bring back line dancing with Colleen. And so that's going to be in the event plaza. And my hope is that we can do a little bit of line dancing and then it leads right into cocktail hour. So you'll be able to enjoy that as well on Wednesday. So Wednesday at 4. And this class, there is a limit listed, but I think we'll be able to expand and have it be comfortable for everybody because it'll be in that larger space. On Thursday, we have another new in-person class. Again, I'm really excited about this one. This one is strictly social distance, so you will need to sign up. They're called Sunrise Strength. So one is at 8 o'clock, and then the second one is at 8:30. The one at 8 o'clock is more for people who are feeling more fit, are feeling confident with their exercise level, and it's with Juan. We ask that you bring your band, but he'll be doing a Sunrise Strength class with you for half an hour, and then the beginner class is at 8:30. And so those are also in the event plaza. And then at 9:30, yet another in-person activity. This is Coffee and Questions, team trivia in Buena Vista. So we are moving off of our Google Meet and we're going to be meeting in person in Buena Vista. This first one, we'll see if I can get it together to try and include the screens, but I have high hopes for how we'll grow as a trivia community. If you've ever attended a team trivia event in a pub or a bar, they're a lot of fun. They're very social. It's really a good time. So I would encourage you to come. And if you come, you will get a free cup of coffee. So hey, that's something as well. And then let's see, the rest of the Thursdays are the same. We've got our yoga classes. We've got things on Channel 77. We do have our aqua strength class. And then we have our biography. On Friday, this actually, you'll see a preview for this. Pina, it's a documentary about the dancer. And what I didn't realize when I had pulled up the previews is that I guess the film was also done in 3D. So I am going to look into this and see if there is a way that we can use our virtual reality goggles for that as well, because those are the type of things I really feel like we would enjoy, or there's different members of our community who would really enjoy some of those interesting artistic things that people are pushing the boundaries with. So stay tuned. I'm going to find out about that. We have our memoir writing workshop. Again, that is taking place virtually for this month, but I'm going to be talking to Nora about what our possibilities are for social distancing in the future. We have our senior strength class on Friday with Juan. We've got our matinee, and then in the evening, and then we have crafternoons. And so now on Friday afternoons at 2 o'clock, we encourage you to come to the art studio. Again, we do need you to register, but come to the art studio. Either bring your own project that you'd like to work on, or Ami will be putting together some other projects that that you can try your hand at. But come down and we're going to have it for 2 hours, so from 2 to 4, and we'll see if we need to space it or what we need to do, but register for that. Let us know you'll be coming, and we'd be happy to hang out with you while you work on your artistic endeavors. And then at 6:15, we will be doing our second outdoor film. So we're going to be doing Royal Wedding. We're going to do an old-fashioned Fred Astaire musical with Eleanor Powell. It should be a lot of fun. And this movie is free, although the bar will be open, and I believe there will also be food available for purchase. I am going to get with Monica tomorrow and find out if that's something that she'd like you to pre-order, or if it'll be things you'll be able to order at the window, but we will let you know. Popcorn is included and it is free. So we absolutely need you to register for this so we know how many chairs to put out. We put out those camping chairs. If you don't like the camping chair or need something else, just let us know. We'd be happy to accommodate. And then that brings us to Friday. And that was Friday. This brings us to Saturday. So now we're at the weekend. And let's see, we always do our dining preview for on Saturdays, which is a great reason to tune tune in to Live at Lunch at noon on Saturdays because you get the preview for the week with our meals. And then we did have a member matinee, The Hunt for the Wilder People, which is a great movie. I need more member matinees for you. We're going to do those on Saturday afternoons. And so if you'd like to suggest one for December, please let me know. And then there was a mix-up a few weeks ago. We were supposed to show Company, but somehow there was some confusion there. I think I've got it ironed out, but I did reprogram the Company from 2011, starring Neil Patrick Harris and Stephen Colbert and Patti LuPone, who will be in that show. And so that will take place on Saturday. And that brings us up to everything you should know. One last thing, I do want you to know that today is Calzone Day. And I know this because I was in the kitchen earlier just saying good morning. And one of our chefs, Greg, who you'll know, he did the tea class. He's a great guy. He held out his hand and there was a dome of dough on it. And he said, I just want you to see this calzone seed. Isn't that clever? Anyway, so they are proving the dough right now as we speak, and it will be ready for your calzone orders tonight. So my stomach is almost growling thinking about that. It sounds delicious. So have a great day. Have a wonderful week, everybody. I can't wait to see you at our different activities. And that's it for all. Okay, bye.